firepower. Obviously, we saw a change of shape in that last game. Was that something that we might see more of going forward, or was it somewhat unique to maybe the opponent in that game?
Maybe, maybe not, because sometimes it's also about fitting the players. Sometimes in a position maybe more natural for them. And what we thought about was, given that it was a big field, how could we neutralize some of the things that they want to do and play it into our favor? And that's why we made that switch.
When you look at the back five, what do you think it was that they did well to prevent North Carolina from getting anything going?
They were backline was cohesive, talk, defended well, midfielders defended well, and it all starts with the front three. When the front three are doing their job, it becomes lesser for the midfielder and it becomes lesser work for the back line. And I think all of them were in sync with one another. Pressing intensity was fantastic. When we decided to go, we went with full speed and intensity, which is always tough to play, especially when you have a DJ, Charlie, and Hope there as well. And Sako came in and did the job, MS as well. So we were very happy with that.
Well, and then to I guess bring it full, to add in the double pivot that you had as well, the two athletes, the two defensive-minded, hard-nosed midfielders that you were kind of able to put in there as well. Do you think that shape and maybe the way it was set up kind of complements the high-intensity style that you like to play, and also complement each other in terms of the shared profiles on the pitch?
No, absolutely. Again, like I say, the coaching staff, we looked at it, and for us was a perfect suit with the blend of players we had available. And when you have that, then you also have to look at what is available and how you can utilize all of them. And for us, that was the thing that we looked at, and it turned out fantastically. So you know that, okay, you can have it in your backhand in case you need it.
The way the game was, shut out at the end, and you got the clean sheet, you kept North Carolina really from doing too much. Is that what you were asking for, the hunger and the desire, a month ago, a couple of weeks ago, to see your team, want to fight for a win and 3 points and want to see them close out a game?
Absolutely, but they always fight. They always have the will and desire. But we know as a human being, sometimes it's more about discipline, because the discipline is what carries you when things are tough and when things are going well. Motivation can always come in and leave, and that's what you're trying to call upon and saying that. But it's one thing I'll never question them is their daily work ethic and everything they do. But sometimes you poke to get a response.
You've been very vocal, I think, throughout the course of this year about the community and being involved and doing events like you're having today with the open training, and obviously with this game being fan appreciation and stuff like that. It's kind of the last chance at home for you guys to really show to these supporters what you're about. What do you want to show the fans on Saturday?
Like we always done the whole year, be on the front foot, play, and hopefully, get them a win. But again, football without its fans is not football, and we're very appreciative with the support that we have, because there's been also some tough moments where you can have gone easily, where fans, it's against the team, but they keep showing up, they keep supporting, and some of the comeback games that we've had is because of them being there, loud, cheerful, pushing the team forward, and that energy they bring, and that is very important, for the game and for players as well. So we're very appreciative of them, and we want to keep going and fight and get into the playoffs. And we know what can happen when you get into the playoff, but the goal is to get into the playoff and keep going.
Coach, you've been around the world, read your bio, and it's very, very cool. 7 different languages.
Yeah.
Pretty amazing. Did you ever envision in your career that you'd end up in Phoenix, Arizona, coaching soccer, being the head coach?
As a kid, no. But again, that's the beauty with our sport. It takes you to places. You get to learn new cultures. You get to meet people. You get to learn about backgrounds of different people. That's why I'm so glad that these sports have given me what they have given me. They've given me 20 years of my life where I don't know what a job is, to be fair. I'm living off my hobby, and I'm grateful for that, and I'm blessed to be able to do it. And that's why I treat it with respect, and I make sure that I try to live it in a better place that I found it. But it's been amazing, and Phoenix has been fantastic to me, and I'm very grateful that Bobby and Brandon gave me this opportunity, because that's the only thing you can ask for, and then you do well with the opportunity that you give it.
And what do you do in the off season when it comes to after you're done coaching here? Do you coach any other teams or?
No, it will be we will coach some of the players that are left, because our job never stops. Right, we're going to have an off-season, but our off-season will be in the planning how to get better next year, and obviously looking maybe player profiles that maybe be suited for us, but also make sure that the players that are left here, that we're available to them and give them the training sessions. And yeah, you never have vacation as a coach. You may have it in your mind or a week, but even that week, you'll be sitting and thinking, yeah, what can you improve next? And that's the most important thing for me, is how can I keep improving myself, the people around me, and also the players.
I loved your energy out there. It's our first practice to watch you. And
Yeah.
Did you have the same energy when it was 110 in the forecast?
Oh yeah, I never change. I am who I am. Yeah, you never change. It is ingrained. It is like I said, I'm fortunate and I'm blessed to be able to do this. So for me, every day counts, every day matter. Every day gotta count, because you never know when it can be taken away from you, or you never know where things can happen that you're not fortunate enough to do it anymore. So the only moment that you have out there, you must cherish it and give it your all.
Very cool.
Obviously, when teams have midweek fixtures, you often see more rotation during the weeks.
Mhm.
How does that impact the planning for this weekend? What you expect to see from San Antonio?
To be fair, not so much, because we can only worry about what we do. Obviously, we know they have 6 days, like they played Saturday, like 3 games in a week. That's not always easy, and they will probably want to rotate and see what the players do. But for us, the most important thing is we keep doing what we've been doing. Focusing on us, and obviously watching them and see what they're going to do. But focus is always going to be on us.
It's been a little while since you've played them, but you have played them twice this season with
Yeah.
each team winning one. What do you think were the main takeaways from those matches?
It's been a close games. If you look at the first game, obviously our first win, that was great for confidence. That was great for the overall confidence and belief in the team. In the Jägermeister Cup, it was a nothing game. To be fair, we didn't have much. They didn't have much. They scored a goal which might have been offside, but that's football. They took one, maybe half chance that they had. So that is football. So we took our chances when we played them down in San Antonio. So I'm looking forward to see how this game play out.
That was the first game, the win in San Antonio back in April. It was kind of the first real taste we got of this team, showing some maturity
Yeah.
at times. It was a rough start to the year.
Mhm.
That was the word that Pat just used in his presser of describing North Carolina. It was a very mature
Yeah.
performance. What does a mature performance look like to you? Because it can have different things.
No, but you saw it, and what we mean with mature performance is all individuals and plus the reserves, they were all on the same page. They understood the moment and how to deal with the moment and how to play out the moment. Took our chances when it was the right moment. And I mentioned this last week, we conceded goal from a goal kick, because of a little bit of a structural people not being in position. But then we score again this week, and we don't give away almost no shots on target, which is great when you do that, and you keep a clean sheet, and that is what a mature performance look like. Slow down the game when we needed to, and that's what it is about.
What about Daniel Flores' game? Do you see as a wing back off the left versus maybe in a back four? What's the biggest difference for him?
Not so much. Danny both as a fullback and wingback does the same work, and both defensive and attackingly that we want from him. So maybe with him being the fifth, that he can start higher than when he's a back four arriving. That's the only difference. But he gives us so much that we're very pleased with him in that position.
Obviously, Norway on the brink of qualifying. You confident?
I'm very confident. It will mean a lot. It will be us coming back to our first World Cup, like in '94. That will be what? 36 years.
I don't think that's good math.
It's 94.
32.
No, 32.
32.
No, 20, 26.
I don't
No.
know math either, coach.
94, 6,
It's 30,
32.
32.
32.
I can do math.
Yeah, we can do math. What are you talking about?
You said
Yeah, but that's
36,
the
you
wrong
can't
one
do
anyway.
math.
It's 98.
No, I was far ahead. I
Yeah,
think
the
it,
wrong one anyway. It was 98.
no, 94 man. We
Round
came
of 16 in 98.
we came 94 man. And then we had Mexico, we had Ireland, and then we had Italy in a group stage. And we tied Ireland and Italy went through from a group, and I think that's it. So in '98 we beat Brazil, and my dad didn't speak to me for a week because he was supporting Brazil, and he's like, no way was totally ultra defensive team, and for him 1 week he did not speak to me.
Obviously, you'd have been a teenager back when they qualified in '94. So, what was it like there in the country with the?
Ah, it was unbelievable. Was unbelievable to see the joy and to see a small nation that we are able to be on the big stage, and to do it again in '98 just to show it's not a fluke, and then made the Euros again. So we made three major championship in those time frame of 6 years. 6 years. So to be able to be that far off with the talent that we've had, and with the new generation is fantastic. It's just amazing to see the type of players that we have and the type of players that we're fostering in Norway now show the growth, and I'm very proud of it.
You hoping they're going to give you a game nearby when you've got a game with the Horizon, maybe? Not
Well,
before in LA?
depending on the schedule, but I would love to. There's definitely something that I will go and look. I will, because I've been to the World Cup. I took my dad to the World Cup in Africa, which was very special. And obviously, the World Cup is here, and be able to take my daughters, that would be something, together with my wife, something that I will value a lot. Just whether if the schedules allow us, that would be nice, and it would be great for her to be able to also see her country, Norway, and as well as Holland. So I will look to see if I can get them into both games.